Are we live yet? I'm waiting. Sometimes it's a little slow, but I think we're live. Looks like we're there. Hey, it's great to be with you this morning. It's a Friday morning. We're a little earlier than we usually shoot. I know it's early for you West Coast people, but welcome. I'd like to welcome all those with us today as this is the Friday Facebook Live session, teaching session, and we're here to help you to teach, to help you to run your business magnificently and grow. And who cares about that coronavirus? You are on your way to growing a successful business. And today's subject, raise your game by raising your expectations. And those who have listened to me for a while know I love expectations. It's the driver. It's the communication tool. It's what makes you and I able to work together successfully. So, read some stuff on expectations that I have out there if you haven't. Okay, so today I start with a real simple praise. And I'm Coach Manny. For those of you who haven't listened to us before, you may be listening to this Facebook Live, or you might be listening to it on a podcast, or you might be watching the video, but whatever way. CoachManny.com. You can always connect up with us. And our mission is to help those businesses under $20 million a year to rock and roll. So if you're the CEO or if you're the leader, listen, and we're here to help you. And if you need to connect with us, CoachManny.com, just send me an email, send me a note, and we'll set up something so we can talk. But let's get rolling. It's teaching time. Raise your game by raising your expectations. You get what you expect. Expect success, and you get it. Expect failure, and it comes your way. And I, of course, didn't come up with this. And many of you know that great saying by Henry Ford. And he put it in his own words, but his words were simply, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't. You're right. Expect to close the deal. You will close the deal. Not in every case, but in every case almost. Expect great performance from your team, and you get it. Expect to be successful, and you will be successful. It's not, though, a wish list or dreaming. I mean, you got to do a lot of work to get there. Don't kid yourself. But you got to get that expectation out there. No, it's not easy. Expectation leads to doing, sharing, and sometimes even pushing. It's hard work. It requires consistency, but the results are amazing. Those who follow my stuff know I'm a huge proponent of expectations in all my coaching work. When I hire a person, I lay out in detail my expectations of him or her and his or her expectations of me and the company we're hiring them for. So, get this down and you will watch your business go through amazing growth and success. And I get those expectations, and I'm telling you, we spend time. When I coach somebody, we write the expectations. When I work with somebody, we write the expectations. We write them, we sign them, and we commit to them. Because you know what? One of the greatest tools out there is that if I know what's expected of me, I don't have any of those gray areas, and I don't have salespeople coming back to me saying, well, I thought. Or project managers coming back to me saying, I thought. No, it's clear. We wrote it. We agreed to it. You're doing it or you're not doing it. It's that simple. So today, there's no gray areas when you have your expectations documented. Expectations require you to do 3 things to make them work. And that's what we're going to teach on today. So are you ready? Are you ready? Good. Let's get rocking. Because, I don't like to play too much around. We like to get to the story. We like to get to the facts. We like to get to the teaching point, and you need to get to work, right? Okay, number one, define exactly what it means in writing and have all the parties sign off. The expectation can also be a personal expectation. You might write your own expectation. What do I expect of myself? The same conditions apply. Document what you expect in detail. Let's look at a couple simple examples here just to help you. If I'm hiring a salesperson, part of my expectations, clear, simple, to the point, and written down, are going to be per day, per week, per month, whatever the type business is. This is the number of calls, this is the number of appointments, the number of closes, the number of revenue, period. It's simply that easy. I got to write that stuff down so we both agree. How should they present themselves? Am I expecting people to go out with a shirt and tie and jacket when they do a presentation? Or is it not that kind of business? And can I go out with somebody? They should know. They shouldn't have to guess. Requirements. Do I need them in the office? Do I need them out of the office? What do I expect from them? Do I expect to be able to call them at 8 o'clock at night and they pick up the phone? Let's document it. Meetings. Which meetings do you have to come to? Which meetings? I don't care. Reports. These are the reports I want. And if I want them when I want them, period. Document it. Problem resolution. If you have a problem, this is how we take care of it. This is the process. Man, when I have all that clear, you can come sell for me. You can feel confident that you're going to have the right information and everything you need to be successful, aren't you? If I hired a project manager, right, what do? These are the reports I need and when I need them. Again, these are the meetings I need you at. These are what I expect you to bring to those meetings. This is the way I expect you to communicate with me, when I expect you to communicate with me, the results that I expect you to achieve in the next, how I'm always working on 90 days, right? And so part of what we do in the expectation, what's expected in the next 90 days and then the 3 quarters after that. So we're always knowing what we're going to do. And people are so clear and they love it. Leave no doubt. Leave no room for thought. Clearly define all the expectations. It makes life so much easier for you as a leader. And it gets so much more done. And it makes you so much more successful. And avoids the issues and meetings and problems that so many of us have dealt with in our business. We know that's the kind of stuff that hits us all over the place. Important key is the expectation process works both ways, though. So don't think it's all about what you expect of your employee or your contractor or your partner. It's important that we work both ways. My expectations are critical, but also we need to define and document. What is it you expect? What is it you as a salesperson expect of me as the leader? Don't forget this part. So many people have bought the first part, but they forgot the second part, and they're still saying, why doesn't this work? Because it's not defined correctly. And I will tell you, I spend a lot of time making sure I have it all down. It's critical to the success project. What am I talking about? Again, here's a couple of examples. I expect you to get back to me the same day I call you, boss. I expect when I put a proposal in to the admin pool that it's turned around in 24 hours. I expect you as the leader and my helper to be available with 24-hour notice or less. I expect a piece of equipment, and don't forget this, that responds fast. I expect a phone. Maybe I expect to have an assistant. Maybe I expect to have an office. But whatever it is, they got to give that to you as well. So you don't, again, go back later and say, well, I thought. Forget that. Let's write it down. Make sure you keep asking and you get all the expectations clearly defined, both that you expect and that they expect, and you are going to rock. All right, number 2. Are you having fun yet? Are you learning this morning? Man, this is like a great tool and it will rock your business. Monitor and reinforce accountability. Number 2. Keep everyone on track at all times. Monitor their progress. Make corrections where they need to move forward. Take action when it's needed. When it comes to work ethic, and I've talked about this for a long time, and the question's always out there, isn't it? Can it be taught? I don't know. Give me some comments or feedback. Can it be taught? I keep hearing it can, but I'm not sure. You can tell early in a new worker startup cycle if they have work ethic. And this is like so critical, especially when it comes to salespeople. Now, some superstars or some people just have the connection, whatever, and they can bring in business easier at early. But the work ethic means consistently, doesn't it? The great key to success in sales isn't making a big deal once in a while. It's consistently exceeding your numbers. Being a great project manager isn't about bringing in the project once in a while on time. It's about bringing in every project early. Success may not come right away, but work ethic never hesitates to be visible. And I'm not talking about the person that has to necessarily work long hours. I'm talking about work ethic. When I sit down to work, stay out of my way because I'm burning. You can see it clearly in employees in front of you from the very start. That's why I used to have what we called a 3-week cycle, right? In 3 weeks after you start working for me, I know if you're going to make it or not. I was checking the references on a salesperson that I recently hired for a client, and when I talked to the reference, they couldn't stop talking about the amazing work ethic that this potential employee had. Amazing, inspiring, total work ethic. We hired him. That's what we're talking about. Where do you fit in the cycle? Hey, I'm Coach Manny. I'm here every Friday with a lesson, with a teaching, with something to help you grow your business. You can catch us here live on Friday. You can catch us on YouTube. We got hundreds and hundreds of videos out there. You can catch us on podcasts. We have well over 100 podcasts out there now. Targeted lead generation. And you may be listening on that, but CoachManny.com is the website. I am available. If you want to talk, connect up with me. That's why I'm here. That's why we teach every week. Number 3, motivation, positive support, the key to success. When they're doing well, let your people know. You don't know how many CEOs and leaders that I've worked with who the biggest complaint from the team isn't that he isn't a great leader, isn't that the company isn't great to work for, isn't that they're on target. It's that they never tell us we're doing great. They never give us that little pump up. Yeah, they're paying us well, and yeah, that's important, don't get me wrong. But you got to tell your people, doing a great job, Manny. Thank you. Just as I expected. Great work. In fact, you're exceeding the expectations we laid out. Thank you. Makes you feel good, doesn't it? When somebody tells you you're doing a great job, it always seems to make you feel good. And when people are struggling, take some time for them. Determine, is it them? Is it the system? Did we put the expectations together incorrectly? Not likely. Is it me? Sometimes I mess up. Believe it or not. In fact, I actually mess up more. Um, so find that out. Take the action required to quickly correct situations. Stop letting things brew. And especially you business owners out there, you know, take the action. But make sure you've taken some time to understand and then execute. Make changes if you need to. If you got to terminate, you got to terminate. Don't hesitate and keep thinking about it. Always motivate and inspire the team. Move on, stay on top. This isn't micromanagement, although sometimes it seems that way. Sometimes we have to micromanage a little bit. It's just part of the process. As long as you're not doing it on a consistent basis, you're all right. Don't micromanage people consistently. But if you need to manage something, let's get it straightened out, and then they can take care of it themselves. Remember, the keys to great leadership, you got to develop you. So that's why we're here. We're trying to help you develop you. You got to take that and you got to develop your team. But remember, even if you're strong and your team's strong, you got to lead your team to victory. And you do that through expectations, through attitude, through winning. And if you want to know any more about leadership, we have a tremendous leadership training program, which I work on with my partner, Bob Zecca, and we are rocking. Okay, so if you want some leadership training, whether you want us to come in for a day, we have a 3-day program that runs over 3 months, and we have a half a year program. And these programs are tremendous. If you need leadership in your organization, check out the website, connect up with me. That's what we do. If you want to learn more, you know how to find me, CoachManny.com. I hope, let's just recap really quickly. Number one, define on both sides what the expectations are. Number two, monitor, reinforce the accountability. And number three, always there, right? Motivate. Wow. I hope this teaching helps you. I hope this teaching helps move you forward. I hope these Friday sessions, give us some feedback. Let us know if we're hitting the target. Let us know. Give us some kudos on the podcast, on YouTube, on Facebook. Just let us know we're helping you. And if you need to connect up with me anytime, go to the website. The number's there, the email's there, everything's there. I look forward to seeing you, and get out there. Work those expectations. Also, remember, you can always watch this on the website. It's out there. We'll be out there next week. And we also put it out on the blog. So whatever way works best for you, whatever way you learn the best, we try to get into all those. Now, I want you to go out there. I want you to have a great day. I want you to have a great weekend. And I want you to rock your business. Thank you, and have a great day.